G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. Well, as best as I can tell, we don't really have all that many other things that we can do at this point. But I think we should probably be trying to make some more things for our spaceships to be able to shoot stuff down, because at the moment I think we only have one plasma cannon in action on one of our Demon spacecraft. So I believe we have one of them in every single location, but we only have the North American one with some plasma cannons. So lots of money available here. Perhaps we should make some more plasma cannons so that we have them if we need them. How many do we want to make? And that seems excessive, but it will probably solve the problem. So let's make 4 more of them. And now that they're available, let's go and put them on the ships. So this one here in Europe. Change that. This one, good, where is it? Yeah. This one here. Change it. Same for all of them. This is not something that I do terribly often. An unfamiliar part of the UI. And there as well. So they're all unavailable for a day. And I believe that Aaron is wounded for 4 days, so let's hope that passes quickly. So it would be nice to have all of our squad back and ready to roll. Good. Also good.
Contact detected.
Alright. So this is the Overseer class UFO. This is the one that we want. Aaron's back to duty, so we've got all our squad available, and all of them have been kitted out. So let's give that a go, see what happens.
We're in pursuit.
Do it. I believe in you. Ow. Hey, we did it. Light damage. Cool, cool. Let's get to it. If I remember correctly, and this is in fact the last mission? We must be getting close, surely. Anyway, we've got all of our core squad available. Everybody is nicely kitted out in all of this cool stuff. It looks like everybody has the things that they need. We've got medkits, we've got frag grenades, we've got more medkits, we've got arc throwers, we've got scopes, plasma rifles, laser pistols. We've got all sorts of stuff. So let's do it.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
I am prepared for deployment.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
Mm-hmm. Surely this can't be the last one. It's been too long since I played this campaign. Doesn't seem like as climactic as it should be to be assaulting a crashed ship.
This ship with their most advanced technology. So it's safe to assume whatever they've gotten there is crucial to their invasion effort.
Yeah, sure.
You should expect heavy resistance. They're not going to make this easy on us.
Oh, great. Alright, so who knows what kind of crazy nonsense we're going to encounter here, but I guess we're going to find out together, dear viewer. Who should go next? Probably me. It's interesting that they've essentially just dumped us immediately on top of where the ship is. And the proximity and presumably the scale of this ship is in somewhat stark contrast with the previous mission that took approximately 9 Earth years to complete. And I believe was the size of 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. I can't back that up, but yeah, I'm sure you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. The late campaign tedium can be a problem sometimes. So we're going to play it moderately safe here. We're going to get our snipers onto Overwatch with the pistols. You know what? I'm just going to Overwatch everyone after the craziness that happened on the last mission. Want to take a relatively safe, stately approach. All right. Still nothing. That's still a pretty large ship. All right. Rita, where can you get to? Not as many places as I would like, but that's okay. So we didn't get any sound cues there before. Got some reasonable line of sight into parts of the ship, but who knows exactly where anything's going to pop its head out at us. I don't like that approach at all. I do like getting Steve into fairly heavy cover though, so Johnson similarly would be good to get behind a big tree. There we go. No, Rita, wait your turn. Zhang, can you get over there? Not quite. So I guess there we'll have to do. Hopefully we're not going to get flanked there immediately. Not by the looks of it. All right. So this time around, we might just poke Rita forward a little bit. Nothing happening. It's good, so we will do a little bit more of a push. Zhang, you too. Oops, Zhang isn't in cover there. That was fortunate that nothing appeared. Interesting. So without any sort of turn counter or impending pressure here.
If the aliens have reserved this cloaking
Yep, sure,
technology
Valen.
specifically to hide this ship, we can only assume it is carrying something extremely valuable.
Sure.
Very dangerous.
Yes, with the absence of any sort of turn counter or any sort of ticking clock forcing me to move more swiftly, I'm certainly not going to go barreling into this thing willy-nilly just for the sake of moving at a swift pace. So it is an odd combination to be getting towards the end of a single-player campaign or what have you, and have levels or maps that are clearly intended to decrease the amount of immediately available, sort of intuitively available cover, and force players to take more risky decisions. But of course, all that's encouraging me to do with my play mentality is to actually move slower and more cautiously, because the stakes are so much higher than before. Alright, so we've got a sound cue.
I think I heard something.
Which is not surprisingly coming from inside the ship. So we might just get straight to it. What can we see? at this stage? Not a lot. So it was slightly tilted to this side over here, but I mean that could be something all the way at the other side of the ship, given the scale of these things. And again, as I was just saying, we're going to move with caution.
Here they come.
Hello. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so they were there and now I can't see them again. Rita, you're coming right back around. And we are going to reposition people to prepare for a giant mech to come around the corner. How should we do that? There feels reasonable. Zhang, we might also move you right the way back here. Steve, you feel like the one who's going to get targeted there. So I kind of want to move you. I'm not quite sure where to move you to. Perhaps just back a little more. Might be the way to go. And Johnson, you can stay right there with your sniper rifle. So much overwatching was had. And of course, with these being mechs, I can't mind control them.
I don't think we're alone out here.
You are not alone out here. So a drone coming through first. And absorbing most of the overwatches. Okay, interesting. Does that mean that we have that giant mech on Overwatch waiting to shoot? Well, let's get lightning reflexes to run out so that we can see if that's the case. Nothing immediately evident. Interesting. Well, in that case, we're going to do a little bit of repositioning. So that we have more things in more places to shoot at more stuff. Zhang, you can move up as well. And now that that's happening, we're also going to reposition Steve. Yep. And also Johnson. Good, good. So if I remember correctly, there was the big mech, and there were also two drones, of which one has been destroyed. And we have ourselves a presumably unrelated sound cue coming from the back of the ship. Anyone? Of course not. Why would the game do anything to make the mission proceed? Perhaps up to me. Honestly, where did they go? Where did they go and why am I getting no indication of what's happening? So again, we're going to move forward in stages. There is absolutely zero chance of me rushing forward, given the types of enemies that the game has already revealed to me. So our snipers are going to be a little bit too far back now. Let's roll them up. Steve, I think you can go up here. Good, good, good. It's Overwatch for everyone again. Tapping this button so many times.
What is making that sound?
Well, I'm assuming it's the same thing that was making the sound before, and that it's not a giant mech that's decided to run and mirror another sound cue. Can we see anything at all? There's actually a concern there that Rita's going to get flanked from over in that direction, so I think you can come back again. Even though there was nothing there that we spotted, which is odd. Here we go. I am tempted to move into the ship at this point in time, but getting stuck inside and potentially bumbling around a corner into that big mech is not something that I want to do. Troops are a little clustered here, which I'm somewhat nervous about. It's too far. There we'll have to do. And there's potential here for say somebody like Zhang maybe to get a weird line of sight inside the ship here, and maybe spot or activate something that I'm not expecting. But we're just going to have to take it bit by bit. Good. So, dear viewers, this episode may almost entirely end up be me doing a slow, rather predictable crawl forwards. So if that is the case, I'm not going to apologize, because what else does the game expect me to do at this stage? Okay. Hello. So that's a miss, which will give everybody else the opportunity to waste their Overwatch on that drone. Oh, nice. Thanks, Steve.
I don't think we are alone out here.
Okay, so we've got 2 heavy floaters that have activated now. They're going to come storming out, but we still haven't seen that big mech yet.
Missed.
Interesting. So quite a few people now are going to have a need to reload pretty soon, because all those Overwatches, many of which missed.
He's dead. Gun's dry.
He is dead and the gun is dry. Thankfully, our snipers have not been using their sniper rifles. So if we get those 2 watching at the back, then we might actually do a little bit of a flip over to the other side of this here. Still can't see that other floater. Presumably that big mech is still outside around here somewhere. So I'm still not comfortable with where Rita's located. But let's just wait a moment before we go messing with that too much. That's going to be too far away. Aaron, can you see anything there? No, apparently not. So I do want to start moving people away from that ship a little bit, in case things come jumping out of it right on top of me, but most particularly thinking about chrysalids at this stage. So Rita, don't like where you are. Don't like it. So I know I've done this a few times. We're going to duck you back in here. We might try and push you forward to this spot here next time instead. That's going to leave Aaron moderately exposed. But let's give it a shot, as they say. Okay, heavy floaters coming through, which is to be expected. So a big old miss from Steve there. Yep. It's not the greatest, Steve. Could have been better.
They're starting to lose ground.
Right, so still just the one of them on the inside there. Steve, do you have a shot? Doesn't look like you do, but I do. What are my odds there? I don't have a reloaded weapon, so I'm going to do something about that immediately.
Ready to rock.
Rita, can you see them? You can. 12%, that's terrible, and is not going to work. Can you run to the door? You cannot. Can you get closer to the door? Yes, you can. How's that improve things? 44%, which is better, but still not good. However, what if we were to maneuver? It's this slight repositioning of snipers. It isn't not going to help, but it's also not really going to help that much. I'm hoping that it's going to give us 92% up to 5 damage. That's worth a go. Well done. And I guess maybe Steve can do something similar. Maybe from just a little further away. Taking Rita's old position, because these odds with a pistol are a lot better with that scattergun. Nice. Alright, what does that leave us with? Oh, that's right, I reloaded. Whoops. Zane can't see them yet. Aaron, can you? You cannot. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like Aaron all the way up there like that. Is there cover there? There isn't. Steve's already moved. There's a terrible spot. There's a terrible spot. Here is less terrible. I don't think I'm going to be able to see that thing to take a shot at it. But that's okay. Zhang, where can you get to? You can get... Ah, good. That feels better. That means you should have a shot. And the odds are 58. But you can also do a mind fray. We're going to try that. Yay, brain magic. Alright. Rita's moved forward a little, which I'm very happy with. It's just an endless series of awkward approaches to this. What? This is not what I asked for. What are you doing? Oops. Bumped the microphone, that's why. I am a professional. Okay. Where's cover? That's cover, but it's bad cover and not the direction I want. That looks better. What can you see, Rita? Not a lot. So Rita's pushed far enough forward now that they definitely need some other troops to get up there and give them some backup. So let's do that. We're going to try and poke our head around this corner because that's where both the drones came from, and I'm assuming that that's where the giant mech went to. Got some cover here, Aaron. Yes, good, good, good. Johnson, your line of sight from there is going to be pretty bad. So where can we get you to? That is not terrible. Steve, we try and keep you on that sniper. So the sound cues have stopped. We're going to work under the assumption that those heavy floaters were the cause of them. But we also haven't been getting any sound cues from the mech. Oh no, maybe that wasn't the floaters. So by this stage, it's been so many turns that that mech could be pretty much anywhere. So we'll duck Rita out around the corner and we can see absolutely nothing. So I think we need to start... Oh God, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go in the ship. But this is getting tedious. So we might... How should we approach this? Got a door that's closed. Where's the door into this middle room? It's not there. It's possibly around the back here. Here somewhere. That looks reasonable. Oof. And would make the most sense with it being on the other side from this door. All right, so yep, that's what we're going to do then. We're going to get ourselves into the ship. You know, why wait? There's a door that we can use right here. So we'll get some people into some covered positions. So that we can get some people cross-watching that corridor. There we go. It's also going to give us an opportunity to maneuver people up along this wall, which presumably is going to decrease the likelihood of something popping around the corner and taking a shot at us. We're going to have to move some of our snipers at a dash. So Steve's not going to have Overwatch. And Johnson, where can we put you? Let's tuck you in the corner. Ready to open that door. Good. Good.
What was that?
I mean, I'm assuming that's the mech, you know. The combat music has just kicked in. But I can't see anything just yet. Alright, Johnson, give us some intel. Right, nothing else that we can see immediately through there. Rita, if we were to duck you through there, you still can't see anything yet. Because you're just too far behind where you need to be. This is not good. Alright, so we should then be able to take... Let's go with Zhang. Alright. Fine. We'll do just one step with Steve. You can stay on the outside for a little bit of cover, looking in that other direction. Now, I'm worried about Johnson having line of sight out here and getting pummeled by something, but it's kind of everything is just a bad position here at the moment. Because I don't know where that damn mech went. And Rita, let's get you. I know you're not going to have Overwatch, but that's fine. So we have a few people to pop on Overwatch. Good. We'll see if the aliens do anything. I'm a bit worried about that combat music being there. Now that is what I'm assuming the mech is. Or I could be wrong. It could be over here on the other side. Oof, nice pistol shot there, Steve. So the thing that I was concerned about ending up with a giant mech in close quarters inside a spaceship has come to fruition. And that... Yeah, you're right. And that is where we're going to have to leave it for this part of the Let's Play. So thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this, please give the episode a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let your friends know if you think they might enjoy it. And come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.